Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Going to tell you quite a long story. It goes on a bit too long, really, but whatever. I work, and I use the word loosely, at Benfleet in Essex, and just up the road from my office there is a UNICEF charity shop, a wonderful place, staffed by volunteers. UNICEF do good work, assorted good works around the globe, and their volunteers are a bunch of charming, delightful people. I think that they must have skills that are not readily passed on, because one of the things they do is they manage to open my wallet and they manage to extract money from it, which, no one manages that. Ned Kelly gave up, Billy the Kid, it just doesn't happen. People don't get money out of my wallet, but the ladies of the UNICEF shop do. I went in there today, and when I walked in, one of the delightful ladies said, "Oh, I'm glad I've seen you." Now, I'm not Robert Redford or Sean Connery, or the Pope or Prince Harry, so I thought, well, must be me wallet she's after. Anyway, she said, "I've got something downstairs." Downstairs, she said. "Hang on a minute," she said. Anyway, while I was hanging on, heads, what we got here? What I found for myself without help was a pair of handles. I know exactly what I want these for. These are going to be lifting handles for my model railway, so they can go over there out of the way. I also found, can we all see that? Look at that, isn't that something? Ha! Oh, look. Yeah, fantastic. Some people say this is a Christmas jumper, which of course it isn't. Why would I wear a Christmas jumper? Bah, humbug. No, this is just a jumper with a reindeer on it. But if your significant other wants a Christmas jumper, get along to the UNICEF charity shop. They've got a whole rack of them for not very much money and in most sizes. I regret I needed the large. Anyway, while this was all going on, the lady came back. Now, this is something that I want your help with, because she handed me this and she said, "I know you like things like that, and this one's broken, and because it's broken we've got a problem with it. We can't really sell it for a lot of money, so would you like it?" Anyway, I said yes. And I want you to help me work out what on earth this is. Now, I know it's some sort of four-stringy sort of ukulele sort of thing. I know that. But let me just move that one out of the way so I can get nearer the camera. Have you ever seen... I'm sort of doing this a bit awkward, really. I've got my bestest light is up here. If I pop that down there, oh no, that doesn't work, does it? The tuner. I've never seen a tuner quite like that. Right, what I'm going to do, the lighting isn't quite right in here. I'm going to turn round and do some other things. Hold on. Don't go away. Oh, that's much better, isn't it? Yes, I've never seen a tuner quite like that. Obviously you wind these pegs one way or the other and it tensions the strings. It's got some very pretty sort of features, and don't ask me why. I rather fancy there's something sort of East European-y, Slavonic, Turkish, Balkan-y, sort of something like that going on with it. It is broken in that piece of the top here has come off. And what I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to repair it to look like what it looked like when it was brand spanking new. But I haven't got a clue. Did it have a big fan towel on it, or did it just come up to a little knobbly bit? I really don't know. So if any of you have ever seen a little ukulele like this, and if any of you know what it should look like, I would be very interested. So there we are. Right, what am I going to do now? I'm going to make a cup of tea. Does that sound like a good idea?